Hello everybody and welcome to Artsy Fartsy Friday. I'm your host, Gabriel Cruz. We've already got one viewer. That's awesome. Thank you for stopping by. Today is going to be a very interesting day. Let me turn my music down a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. So I got a few, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different that I don't usually do, and I'm going to give you a little bit of updates as to what's going on, at least with Artsy Fartsy, and I've got a couple shout outs to make and some news announcements which is really affecting where we are going with today's broadcast. So first off, I guess we'll start with the happier news. I just wanted to give a quick little shout out to my niece Malia and Tasala. You two, they gave me this little bobblehead of Bob Ross. It is adorable. Let's go to the second view real quick. Let's transition over here. So they gave me this awesome little bobblehead of Bob Ross. Look with his little palette and his little brush. I think this is awesome. This is from Malia and Tasala for all of those who are watching. Please don't be afraid to go ahead and say hello. And it comes with like little paintings. I can switch on to paintings and have him sit here with me and do some artsy fartsy. So I was gonna put him like right here, but he's in the shadows. So we're gonna put him right over here, right off to the left of the easel, so you can always see Mr. Bob Ross painting his happy trees. Hello, darling. Hello, my love. My darling dearest. So yes, Bob Ross, everybody, is joining me. If new people join in, let them know. Check out the left-hand side of the easel, and they'll see Mr. Bob Ross. So yeah, that's part of the two things that I know I needed to go ahead and talk about today. The second one is really reflecting what today's painting is all about. Let me see if I can get some music that's not as upbeaty and classic. Let's see here. Let's see if we get something. Okay, yeah, I guess this will do for now. But today, I definitely want to also highlight one of the great artists for us nerds. It's saddening for me because he's one of my favorite actors, as well as I know he's probably one of your favorite actors out there as well. For Josh Duhan, if you're watching, Alyssa Duhan really also loves this actor, I'm sure, and that is Sir Ian Holm. He passed away today from complications with his Parkinson's. He was 88 years old, and it is sad. So, in honor of Sir Ian Holm, I will be doing. Of course, we're going to do Lord of the Rings, but I've been debating this and whether I should do Hobbiton and technically Bag End, or if I should do the Grey Havens. And the ship in which Bilbo got on with Frodo and sailed off to the Undying Lands. So it's kind of like I don't know which one I want to paint. It's very 88. I thought I said 88. He was 88. Yes. I think I'm gonna do Bag End. I'm gonna do Bag End today, and we're gonna do. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. So, hello everybody. That's the solemn note. Sir Ian Holm died 88, and it I don't know. He was a really good actor. Okay, he was an amazing actor. Besides just him playing Bilbo, he also almost won an Oscar for Chariots of Fire. He was Ash in the Alien movie. What else was he? He was the priest in Fifth Element. Like he's been in a lot. He's been a lot. All right, let's get to painting Hobbiton, shall we? So let's go ahead and let's go to our easel. The usual. Let's make sure everybody's. If you're painting along with me today, you've got your paints. I use acrylics. You are more than welcome to use anything else that you would like. You could. I know Bob Ross is over here again. He's probably using his oil paints, but I'm using my acrylics, and I'm stepping it up a little bit today with my brushes. Usually, I just use some generic brushes that I got around the house that you can probably get for like $5 at Walmart or whatever. But I'm stepping it up. I'm using my son's really nice brushes that I'm gonna hope are a lot more. I have more control with when I paint with these. So that's what I'm hoping. These are about $20, I would say. And then for some of my detailed work today, if I have time for some detail work, I'm gonna be using these. They're technically they're for like models and things like that, but their brushes are very fine and very teeny tiny little heads. Also for just more control. So I'm stepping up my game. We're stepping it up, and all for Sir Ian Holm in Hobbiton. So I've got my little reference picture as to what I think I want to do. I'm going to do the road down this way, and then we're going to have bag end right here with our door and a tree that kind of sprouts out. It's nice and flowy. Probably another hill in the background over here as well. And then our sky, which I'm not sure if I want to do a blue sky or not. So hill, 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 path down the middle. Let's see what you call it. Brick wall. So that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. As usual, just getting started is a challenge. So let's get started with the hills, I guess, shall we? I'm gonna shake up my green. Do I want to start with a light green first? Or do I even want to just start with this? Do I want to start with the path first? That's the other part I would think of. I don't know. The thoughts, I think. Let's see here. I'm repositioning my picture, so my reference picture, so I know everything that I'm painting. Okay. Ah, man. How do I want to do this? It's a lot of green. It's a lot of green. So much green. So I'm going to have to shade the different shades of green is going to be the main thing. Even the door is green. So much green. This green's going to be gone by the end of the day. Background colors first. You're right, I should do background colors first. I should do background color. Alright, let's do the sky first. Then, since my darling dearest is telling me sky, we do the sky. So we're going to start with our blue. And we'll put some white in there, and we'll lighten it up. Have our blue sky up in the background here. It's not going to be it's not a big sky today. The sky is really minimal. Sort of like last picture's background was just very minimal. So I don't want a lot. Let's not get a lot. That might have been a lot already. That little blob. Then layered. I know what I'm... Backseat painters. Oh, a little bit of white falling off some of the dry paint. Alright, there we go. There's my blue. And I need something to mix it all up. Let's mix it. You know, I'm going to use this. I'm going to use my old brush anyways for the mixing. Put a little bit of water. Just so it spreads a little bit more even. Just a little bit. How's everybody doing today? All two of you. Sarah. I don't know who the other person is, but hello. Catherine, Isaac, how are you guys doing? You guys having a good day? You guys having an artsy fartsy day? Just an artsy day? Just the Fartsy day? I'm just curious. Just curious. Let's go ahead and add our blues. La-da-da-da-da. Do I need a little more water? I might need a little more water. Again, I don't want a big sky today. Today's sky is not going to be huge. But I even needed to like, I needed to do that already. Something like that. And then we'll come back up for the other hill. So that's my area I need to color in. Sleepy from using the wood burner earlier? What do you mean you're sleepy from using the wood burner? Does it require that much effort for the wood burner? I'm just curious. It's a very interesting song. Okay. Yep, there's my sky. That's it. That's it. That's all I want for the sky today. Because the main hill is this one. This is the main one. And we'll have it come. You know what? We'll just have it come all the way down. And then this will be a background hill. So let's add some. Let's put some greens now. Let's do a light green for the top of the hill, because the top of the hill where the tree's at, that's got more illumination. So it's gonna be brighter. Our sun's coming in like this, and then the shadows fall on the center of bag end. Then we have our stairs, and then yeah. So all of that's gonna be darker. So let's do a light green for the top of the hill, and then yeah, we'll do that. That's the plan. That's what the plan is right now. A lot of focus. Well, we're focusing on Artsy Fartsy today. It's time to wake up, smack yourself. I had to do that once. Get smacked just to wake up because I was very, very sleepy and didn't have time for coffee. And I was driving. Yep. Alright, so let's put a little bit of green. Let's put a little bit of green. A little bit of yellow, I think, is in order. So we can make the top look goldeny, like greenish golden. That's what's in my head. A little bit of yellow. And then we'll add a little bit of white. And we'll see what that looks like. White Blanca. Yep. Alright. The chat is just pumping tonight. No, I'm just teasing. You don't need to keep texting or putting everything in the chat. I'm waiting. I'm anticipating. I'm going to be talking to myself for a little while. Yeah, says the song. Let's get some of this blue off of the brush. Let's mix up this paint. This light green. Ooh, that's very light green. I almost feel like I want a little bit more yellow in that. I guess nice, but I want a little bit more yellow. I want this to be a yellowy kind of green. Let's see what this looks like. La-di-da-di-da. Alright. There we go. Yeah, I like that a little bit better. Okay. So let's do the first hill, which of course is right here, but I need it to cut off at about there. So I'm gonna give a rough little. Actually, you know what? Let's put it up a little bit higher. A rough little estimation as to where that hill needs to go, and it goes out a good bit. So, and then we'll have. Well, again, we'll put in layers. Put in more layers later, but we're just getting this hill set, and I'm gonna do some brush strokes that go up, so it looks like the grass. We'll start at the top, actually. We'll just again, try to let the brush strokes work first. I need a little bit of water. Let's do a little bit of water. Dum 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 dum. Dun, 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 dun. Isaac, is that you that's asking, wondering if your sister's gonna go insane? You kids are silly. Oh, you kids and your silly insanity things. So goofy. There we go. I know I'm doing some downward strokes now, but that's okay. It's all layers, right? Okay, there's one hill. And then, you know what we'll do? We'll go ahead and we'll start the other hill as well. We'll keep it this light green, and then we'll use, I'll use, what you call it? I'll use the other layers to help. Because I know this hill kind of has to come down like this. And then it kind of fades into the side here. Like that. We're just gonna, that's the way the hill's gonna go. That's the way I want it to go. And then we got this thing in the background. Yep, this is starting off nice and special. That's for sure. Our bag end really just it is the epitome of my professional-ism when it comes to my artsy-fartsy paintings. I don't know if this, and I always feel insecure about my first paintings or the beginning of the painting. It's not until it really starts to come in that I really start to enjoy it. To where the details start flowing in and stuff that it makes its mark on my heart. For as sappy as that may sound, I think I need to fill that in a little bit there. Yeah. Okay. There's a little side stuff over here. Hello and welcome, new person, whoever you are, to Artsy Fartsy Friday. We are doing Hobbiton. We are doing Hobbiton for Sir Ian Holmes today. Well, not Holmes, but Home. Sir Ian Holm, who played Bilbo Baggins in the Lord of the Rings movies. So there's where that's gonna start. Our hills start there. This I know is gonna be where my the bag end structure pieces are gonna be, and then let's just make the note as to where the other part of this little hill and path are. It's kind of under here, and then we need a brick wall that goes across. That's the other part that needs to get filled in. But I want to use up the rest of this light green paint real quick, and not just let it sit. It's definitely that's what I'm thinking, at least. I don't know. What do you guys think? What are you thinking? Huh? Bag end ought to be fun. Okay, there's some green. Let's do some bits of my. Let's do that dark green that I know I need. So I want to just. I think I'm just going to use this green for now. Let's do the dark green. We'll paint over the door and the windows after this main layer of green. You know what? Let's just do a dark green for everything I know I need, like right here. Like just dark green. And then I'll use lighter shades to come in for the different types of grass and maybe the little plants, and maybe we'll put some flower. There's going to be some stairways that have to go up to the main hobbit door. Let's just put some dark green. Let's just do it. Let's do it. Did I put some dark green already? Maybe I did put some dark green. All right. It's just the layers. We're just starting with the beginning layers. Making our happy grass. with Bob Ross. Bob, how you doing? Bob's right here, everybody. Compliments of Tasala and Malia. Lemapu. All right. Let's put this green. Let's put this green on for where we know bag end is actually at. That's still a light green. I think I almost. No, it's darker. I mean, it's definitely darker for you guys, but definitely want to spread it out more. Then our road should be rather thin, honestly. Yeah, the road should be rather thin today. I don't know if you guys can hear the music, but this music is entrancing. It's definitely not Hobbity because of copyright issues. I kind of wish it was, though. I kind of wish it was a little bit more like Hobbit music. I don't know how to search that for Pretzel Rocks, which is the program that I use. That's the program I use because it's YouTube-friendly music. That's the other part about it. I know majority of you, which is the two of you and the kids, are all like, okay, it doesn't matter. It's just music. He's digging it. All right. Good. I'm glad you're digging it. I'm digging it. Right now, I'm digging it. Okay, so this is where Hobbit, or not Hobbiton, Bag End needs to exist here. That's what that has to be. And really needed to come down like that. Just trying to like that. That needs to be our road right there. Needs to be our road. And this is all, I told you, it's a lot of green today. So much green. Gosh darn those hobbits. Always knowing how to make a good green grass. Planting all their flowers. Old Toby. The finest weed in the shot fighting. Yep. Pipeweed. Because hobbits like a good little smoke in the evening. Oh, I should have had my pipe. I have a pipe. I have a long stem pipe that my darling Sarah got me. I should have had that in my mouth. I wouldn't be smoking anything. It'd just be fun as a prop. Kids, you're not allowed to smoke. Don't smoke, kids. It's bad for you. It's very bad. Even though I'm talking about it. That hobbits did it. Doesn't matter if the hobbits do it. You're not supposed to smoke Old Toby. Okay? It's not, no. Alright. Let's put our path in. Our path is definitely kind of a sandy, yellowish white. So let's put our path in. Shake it up. And I know, like, I'm going to let this dry because this has to have some brick wall that goes along it too. That comes down with it. Then we have some more brick wall that's about here. Then a little bit more brick wall. And then we have the stairs that come up. Who the heck are the duty? No. Somebody was calling me. Sorry, Cole. Can't talk right now. But anyway, so we got the path that goes along here. And then we have brick wall. And then we have brick wall. And a little brick wall. Layers. More layers. More layers of things. Cole, it's fine. It's fine. Literally interrupting the entire artsy fartsy process. Bob Ross is about to get mad. No, he's not. Bob Ross is happy. He's always happy. All right. Let's add our yellow to some white and make our little path. And then we can get started on the bricks and where those lead. I guess, you know, I should probably also use this because it's about the same color for my path. I should use this for the stairs. So let's do that too. What do you think? Stairs? No stairs? Yeah, no worries, Cole. Watch the language. They are kinder. You can't just go using the B word. Bad. Oh, I said it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, kids. I'm sorry. My bad. I said it again. I did it again. Alright. So... that's the yellow and the white that I put together. It needs to be more white. It needs to be more chalky. It needs to be more like sandy, but it's got a hint of yellow to it because of where we walk, you know? Go and walk down the word. I'm so sorry. Oh, Schnapple. That's even worse, Cole. Those kids should not know what that tea is. Okay? Kids, don't drink Snapple. No smoking and no Snapple. Because then you think everything just happens in a snap. Oh, pun. That was horrible. Doesn't matter. Everybody loves me. You love me! Okay, let's get the path going. We'll get the path going right here. Let's just... It's not a very big, wide path. But it's definitely a path. A path! A path! A path! A path! For those of you Monty Python friends. Shield. Sword and shield? Shield and sword? Okay, so the path comes down this way. And it's just going to go off. It's just going to go off. It's a little path. It's not a very wide path. That still looks rather yellowy. Should I add a little... Let's just add a little bit of white on top of it. Let's see what happens. It'll probably white it out. Just a little bit. Just a smidge. And you know what's funny? I have these newer brushes, and I'm not even using them right now. That's cracking me up. Oh, that's actually an interesting effect. I like that. That looks nice. Snapple is... Snapple is a type of tea. Made by snapping turtles. Oh! Oh, another one. Another one. Okay, there's the path. There's the path. Now, the path goes up. And it kind of does this. So, it needs to go... Let's go about right here. Let's go about right here. The path needs to go up. Like this. Because we have Bilbo's little gate. We're going to put Bilbo's little gate right there. And then... Oh, how do I do this? Okay. And then we have the stairs. I'm going to make them a little longer every time. And we're going to move it up. Like this. I'll put lines in. But the stairs need to come up this way. Like this. And then they wrap around to our door. So this is where our door is going to be. Yep. That's what I'm determining. So we got this little path. And I'm just going to add some white on top of it. For where Bilbo's door is going to be. So his door is going to be right here. Okay. Okay, let's see here. This music's intense. I feel like Tarzan's gonna come in. Okay, there. So there's the path, and then we have this will be the stairs, and I'll add some more like lines to make those stairsies, whatever. Okay, so I need a brick wall here, and a brick wall here, and then I need a brick wall here, or right here in front. Okay, so we're going to do the brick wall next. Brick wall next. That's what's next, people. Pay attention. Brick wall. That's definitely... Let's go... We got to go with brown. I kind of want to use the leftover yellowish, whitish that I have and just see if I can turn that a little darker. So let's just add my brown into some of that. Let's see what happens here. Because the brick is not really, like, super duper bricky, you know, like a red brick. It's not that kind of brick. It looks more like a stone wall, honestly. It really does. hopefully we're doing Sir Ian justice with Hobbiton. Alright, so let's mix this up a little bit. Yeah, this looks kind of... Yeah, let's go with that. I like that. I like this. I like this color. Okay. And then this will be our first brick wall right here. And again, we'll come in with layers. And we'll add our details to the brick wall. Or to the stone wall. Because we got to add all of our flares of all the other stuff that's in the picture. So this is just a stone wall right here. And then we need a smaller stone wall like right here. Then we go to the post. Just a smaller stone wall. That's going to go to the post right here. And then I guess technically we should cut it off. We should cut off what we made before because there's another post right there. Then the stone wall continues. Then it kind of gets lost in some grass, so we'll cut it off about right there. Alright, let's add another layer to the one that's on the green. Let's add another layer to that, because I need that to be not green. Get a little bit of bleed. It's okay. It's okay. We'll be alright. I think. There we go. The other wall. This music makes me feel very solemn again. Oh, the solemn music makes me feel sad. Sad. This is mood music, definitely. Alright, I gotta change this one. This one's making me feel too sad. Gotta change the music. Bam! I don't know if this is gonna make me feel any better, but we'll see. Alright, so there's the other stone wall. It's going across. I wonder if I should do... Let's do our little portholes for the house. And I guess we could start... We'll just use the same color. Bilbo's door is definitely a green door. But he's got this... And then it goes straight. It's too small. Let's go a little bigger. Goes straight, and then it kind of curves up for where the door is at. Ah. I don't know what that was. There's a little curve. And it comes back down. And we're just going to cover this whole thing in. The door is going to go there. That's for sure. The door is going to go there. But I wanted to make sure I knew that that's where that's going. Yeah. Should I make it a little bigger? Should the door be bigger? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. It's coming along. It's still I'm feeling self-conscious. Why did the chicken do jumping jacks? I don't know, Isaac. Why did the chicken do jumping jacks? Pray tell. Let's do this here. I'm gonna do this here. Across and put a little bump, it's gonna be one of the other ports, and then we got this flat one over here. It's just like a regular window that'll go there, and then we need a long one that's here, but we gotta kind of curve it, so it's gonna start off this way, and then it's gonna curve up like this. And it's just going to cut itself off because it's wrapping around with the mountain, with the hill, because this is an underhill. That's what Bag End is over the hill and under the hill, and over the hill once more. That'll be our other little window thing that we'll add details to. Yeah, I don't know. It's coming along so far. We'll see. Because she wanted to scramble eggs. Do jumping jacks. Okay, okay. I can see that. I can see that. I can see that. Sort of like a milkshake. That's why cows do jumping jacks. Anyways, alright. So we got... got this one. We got this one. Got this one. Let's... Yeah. Okay. What should we do next? Next should be... What's next here? I know where our things are at. I know I need to do another layer here. That's for sure. This music's really loud in my ear. We'll increase it there. Okay. So I know I need to do. We have the posts that are right here. Let's fill this in a little bit. Sorry. I'm seeing little details. Like on our road. So it needs to be a little sharper. I'm gonna start nitpicking. It's not good. Can't nitpick right now. I have a lot to paint. I wonder if I should start the tree. There is a tree that's up here. It kind of branches off and out. We could do that. We could start the tree. Let's start the layer of the tree, shall we? And that's just straight brown. And where should we put the tree? That tree needs to go. Like if this is the door, that tree needs to go like right there. That's where the tree needs to start. Okay. Let's use one of these other special brushes to like right now. Let's use one of these. Let's see how these work. Get a little bit of water in it. Okay, let's try this. And it kind of curves. It's a very broad tree, so it starts off like sort of small or sort of fat and wide, really. And then it branches really quickly. So let's just start adding some branches off to the sides here. And we're doing a happy tree. So this is definitely a happy tree. Happy tree. And these branches are really thick too. Let's start off down here. Do 3. We'll do 3. Branch it off into 3. And then we have to have it sort of coming down the hill. So we'll do some branches that come down this way. And this branch can be all big and thick and wide and just go all over the place. We can veer up and we'll just start branching these things off. What do you say? What do you say, huh? Hello and welcome, 3 people. I don't know who all is here now. More music. We are doing Hobbiton in honor of Sir Ian Holm, who passed away today. So, let's do just some more branches real quick. You know, it's gonna get covered up a lot anyways. So I just want stuff that we can definitely tell this is a tree. I get it. It's a tree. This branch can get all wide and way out there as well. Trying out some different brushes today. Looks like Catherine's hair in the morning. Catherine, are you growing tree branches off of your head? I'm just curious. Your mother said it. She started it. It's not me. So this is a really like very poofy kind of tree, but we're gonna do our best here to represent this tree as best as possible. And it gets pretty close to the ground too. So let's actually to the grass. We'll have it branch off. Let's thicken this trunk. I want this trunk just to show how branchy it gets. And a lot of these branches are going to get covered up anyways. So I'm not really too worried about how pretty the branches look, because we're gonna cover it up with all the foliage. The foliage. Anyways. So that's what happens with trees. they have foliage. Allegedly. Okay. There, we'll go with that. And sort of curve this in a little bit. And we'll do some darker green shadows for the tree that's on the light hill. So that's definitely a thing that we need to do as well. All right, what time we have? 7:42. Time always goes a lot faster than I think it does when I'm painting and I'm talking and rambling. I always think I know I start at 7 o'clock. Okay, this might be a 2-dayer one again. This happens to me. So we have our tree that's at the top. You know, let's put a little tree. Well, I still have some extra brown. Let's put a happy tree. Let's put a happy tree over here. Just another one of those. Trying to just do something on the other hill, because that's another hill. So we'll just put something over here. Yeah. Okay. There's gonna be a lot of. I'm gonna have a lot of grass brush strokes, I feel, for this one, or for this painting. Okay. Hobbit. Oh, I need to add another layer of color for the stone wall. I need to add another layer of that because there's still green that's bleeding through, in my opinion. So I need to add another little bit of that. My painting, I feel like my painting is getting more serious. Catherine's just doing autumn colors on the tree leaves to pop out from the green. That would be an interesting. I'm not opposed to doing fall in Hobbiton. That would be interesting, but we never saw fall in Hobbiton. Oops, that's the darker. Ooh. That wall got a little darker real quick. But that's what these tests are for, said the Grinch. It's okay. We have ways of covering up mistakes. It's gonna get layers added into it anyways. So it might as well. You know what? Let's just add a little bit of brown to these. Go ahead and add a little bit of brown into it right now. It's an interesting little blend. It'll definitely set it apart a little bit from our other stuff over here. And I'll have the grass growing onto the up into the wall. Okay, so this layer is for bag end itself. Let's try to get some nicer, straighter lines. We'll use the foliage to hide that this is in the. Again, I feel like I'm gonna have a lot of brush strokes for this one. I really want this one to be pretty because Hobbiton is very pretty, in my opinion. And you gotta love the music for Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. It is very pretty music. Okay, so there's our path and our wall. Sorry, I want to add. I feel like I need to add a little bit of white back in there again. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not as talkative today. I don't know what else to talk about. Somebody give me a topic besides things that are sad, because Sir Ian Holm passing away is sad, and he's going to be sorely missed. He is, again, an amazing actor. Some white to go into that. Path there. A path. Okay. Oh, let's do I got a little bit of white out, so I'm gonna grab one of my more precise brushes, and I'm gonna do the white here for the post. Actually, let's get a little bit of this, that. Actually, a little bit of this. I'm getting a little bit of the browner paint and mixing it in with the white. That's gonna be my post. And then I'll wipe that off. And then the sign that Bilbo has up is white. So we'll just do a white sign right here.
Spoilers.
You're telling me. There's our white little sign right there. It's so tiny. I don't think I'm going to have enough patience to detail in like scribbles or anything. But we'll add another layer of white to that. Okay, so we've got that. Do I want to do the door first? What do I want to do first? Like that door is super green. That's a green door. Or do I want to do like some of the little detail? You know what? Let's do the green door. Let's do the green door. Let's just do it. Let's get a little bit of green. And it's almost the same green as the side of our hill here. I think I might add just a hint of yellow to it though. Just a smidge. So we got a little drop of green, and we're going to put a smidge, just a little bloop of yellow. That's a technical term. Bloop is a technical term. Don't question it. Okay. And the door, it's a round door, because hobbits have round doors. So, gosh, I have so much more control with these types of brushes. Let's fill the door in. Alright, there's our door. It's our little hobbit door. I know this is like small in there, but it's about the size of my pinky. It's not that small, I guess. I don't know. It's definitely going to need some attention to detail, like a handle right in the middle. Okay. Man, this is, I feel like I'm getting super detailed in that one. But let's take some of this brown and let's do some little, there's a little porthole on this side. And this one's definitely got a porthole right here. Let's do a porthole here. And the interesting thing about this, about the foliage and stuff around Bag End, is that it falls on top of all like the braces and everything. So it's okay if I am not, again, too specific on this one. There's another window thing over here. Flat. And then it's got some slat lines and stuff. All right. Oh, man. Okay. Just doing, oh, music makes everything better. Yes, music does things. painting Smeagol riding Gandalf on the No! No, Catherine! No, you silly butt. That is not a thing. That is not a thing for here. No. I will not draw Smeagol riding Gandalf. Oh. I missed a part. Okay. Oh, this is Windows. This is another one I missed. I'm missing things. Okay, so this one's got, it's like a square window over here, so we'll just do square slats. Should probably come in with a black and actually like paint lines and stuff, because that's gonna really make it very obvious. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. I like the autumn color idea, Catherine. I might do that. But then all the grass wouldn't be as well. Maybe the grass would be as green as it is. I don't know. Oh, I am also noticing that there is another little what you call it, stone wall. We got the one that comes off over here, but we got another stone wall that's about right here. Let's paint that in real quick. We still have some more of that color. This color, yeah. Let's paint that. And it's covered up by a lot of foliage, so just put it right here. Okay. A little bit of brown in there. Looks like it's just you guys tonight, babe. You and the kids. People are just coming and going tonight. All right. We'll let that brush dry out a little bit. Got a little wet. Okay. Let's do a whole bunch of grasses and stuff. So we do have some green already. I'm gonna put some more green over here. There's a lot of greens. We'll make a whole bunch of different greens, and we're gonna blend in a whole bunch of them. This one's gonna be a whitish green, like a light green. Again with a little bit of yellow. Bloop, yellow, bloop. There's the bloop. This one will definitely be yellowish green. Let's just mix those two. This is just greens to use to fill in all the foliage of the grasses. There's a lot of grass. And you know what we could also do? We could do some yellow for some yellow grass. Actually, no, I got that yellowish brown. I'll just use that. Okay. Let's see what this does. Ooh, I kind of like that. So we get that. Maybe I should have done a little bit of the brown or the textures. Let's get just a little bit of extra different color. I actually kind of like that. It's kind of subtle, but we got some grass that's even coming in them. Just little pockets above along the path. This is interesting. Working with brushes that I don't usually have. You know what? I am gonna need some darker green. Let's actually get some like seriously darker green. I'm gonna use this part of the tray. We're gonna add a little black to that green. One of my favorite Lord of the Rings sub-stories, like stories that are not featured in the Lord of the Rings. Sub-stories, huh? It's very. I don't know. I'm trying to think of like a story that's not featured in the Lord of the Rings. I mean, I do like how The Hobbit did include some like stories from the Silmarillion and things like that. I don't know. I don't know how I would describe some of the sub stories. Let's use. Well, this is interesting. This is an interesting brush. I'm gonna use this brush. There's a lot. I don't know. Like Azog the Destroyer is an actual story. I do like the. I'm trying to paint and tell you the story at the same time. I don't know. I do like some of the dwarven stuff. I mean the tales about the Lonely Mountain, the dwarves in the north, the elves of the north, how the Lich King came to be, how he was defeated in certain ways. I know Josh Duhan can go into a lot of those as well, like some of those really detailed. Some more grass right there. It's really, really kind of overgrown. I don't know. I don't know about like a sub story that I would say is one of my favorites. I'm not sure what I would actually pick. Okay, all the grass on this side's darker, so it's... I'm also trying to concentrate. You're distracting me, babe. With your questions. How dare you? Let's put this in here. How dare you distract me with your questions? Get the grass to go along the top there. This darker grass. The shadows are falling. Okay. I do know I need to take. Let's take this brush. Okay. And let's do. I think that might be too much on that brush. Pick wise. I don't think I have any more of that really light one. I'm trying to do some detail. That's really what I'm doing right now. Is just detail. I'm not sure what type of sub story. I honestly know more Star Wars sub stories. I know Star Wars lore than I do Lord of the Rings lore. I mean, I have a lot of fun with the Lord of the Rings. And there are a lot of tales that you can go through that are really good. I'm just not sure like which ones to go on about and move on about. Other than the ones that I know, and I don't know that much. I know the Silmarillion, which is the one that's got a lot of lore. It's pretty much like who married who during what time, and I like this brush for grass, by the way. Who married who at what time, and who did what, and what wars were happening. That's really what the Silmarillion's all about. Again, this is gonna get covered up, so I'm not gonna do too many details on that. I do like this like little bit, like this little effect. I know you guys probably can't see it as much, but there's this really cool effect that's happening with this brush that I'm digging so much right now. Especially for like the grass. What are you guys up to today? Huh? What's for dinner? What's for dinner? I want to know what's for dinner. Who's your favorite Lord of the Rings character? Go. Boom. Do that one. Lord of the Rings character. Don't worry about dinner. I like the fan brush too. I like what it does. I like the little bits that it does. I like the detail that comes off of this. That's what I get for playing with the new brush today. I don't know how long I could technically do all this fan brushing because it's already 8 o'clock. This might have to be a two-parter. The first two-parter that I've ever done. This might have to be it. I mean, the Lord of the Rings movies were technically 3. Technically 3 movies. Let's do this other brush. I like this other brush too, but I need more like this darker grass that exists in the shadow area comes up into the house. That's right. It kind of overgrows, which is interesting. I thought in the picture it kind of overgrows. Oh, I do know. I know something I can tell you guys. For Gandalf. Oh, your favorite characters, Smeagol and Gandalf. Okay, those are good characters. Really good characters. Smeagol's a very essential character. So is Gandalf. But I know something I could tell you. This is a difference between the book and the movie. So the movie has it to where, spoiler alerts for anybody else who ends up watching. The movie oh no, I'm getting a little bit of grass off to the side here. I didn't want that. That's okay, I can fix that. I can fix it, it's just paint. The movie, originally, what happens is, in the Two Towers, Sauron sends the forces of the Uruk-hai off to go fight Rohan. And, of course, Rohan wins the battle. But after Rohan wins the battle, in the movie, Saruman, the wizard, he used to be Saruman the White. He ends up going bad, of course, because he got a whole bunch of Uruk-hai and he was messing with the Eye of Elendil. I think it was the Eye of Elendil. I could be wrong. But anyways, he's messing with the all-seeing eye. When the Battle of Rohan is over, and the Rohirrim and Gandalf and King Theodred and Eomer and the 2 hobbits, Merry and Pippin, when they all get to Isengard, which is the big black tower, in the movie we have it to where there's a scene with Saruman the White, the older guy, the wizard. We have a scene with him and Wormtongue, who was an infiltrator into the kingdom of Rohan and spoke into the King Theodred's ear. But originally in the movie, they end up having this confrontation and both of them die. Plain and simple. In the books, they run away and they escape. We don't know where they escape to until after the Battle of Isengard and the fall of the Black Tower. And the hobbits end up going to going home after everything is all won and Saruman is defeated. The hobbits go home. I'm gonna put a vine. Do I want to put a vine in between? No, I don't want to put a vine, but I want to put some foliage. The hobbits go home, and in the book, the hobbits end up meeting. Sorry. When the hobbits leave to go home, we have Lord Saruman, the wizard, and Wormtongue, who have actually taken over Hobbiton from the hobbits, and with goblins and orcs, or with orcs technically. And in the book, the hobbits lead a rebellion of hobbits against Saruman, the ex-white, and Wormtongue, which they reference in the movies when Frodo looks into the mirror and is seeing the premonitions. We see Samwise getting whipped by a chain by an orc in a hobbiton that's taken over. That is actually the original scene in not Isengard, you silly butt. But yeah, that was actually an original scene in the books. So they reference it, but that's not actually what happens in the book. So yeah. Anyways, Hobbiton's coming along. It's coming along. It is definitely coming along. I think I'm going to need some more of this green, because this green has been serving me quite well, but I'm running out of it. And I need to start like doing highlights. Just put a little bit of white into one of these. To separate. And I am going to do a little bit more green. This one's not. This is another song, different song. I really might have to do this might have to be a 2-parter, because I'm not anywhere near finished where I wanted to be. Honestly, I really want Hobbiton to look pretty. Oh, excuse me. Does anybody know where the orcs came from? Let's ask that. Let me ask you kids. Do you know where the orcs came from? Comment below. There is a tale to the orcs and how they came about. I'm curious if you kids know how the orcs came into being. In the movies, they tell you. They sort of tell you how the orcs came into being. And it is a very fascinating subject. Okay, this is a light green for... Yo, what's going on? It's a very light green. This hopefully... I don't know, I kind of want to do like a... sort of where the hill gets broken up a little bit. You know what I mean? I feel like it needs that. Let me get that fan one out again. I love that fan. That fan, the fan brush. I love this fan brush. I am a big fan of the fan brush. Catherine says the Crayon Crevice Place? Canyon Crevice Place. What is the Canyon Crevice Place, my darling Catherine? I really want to know what the Canyon Crevice Place is now. Let's add this in there. really like what this fan brush is doing. The orcs came down from the canyon crevice place. Okay. I'm talking about how they were like originally created. Who created them? Where did they come from in that regard? That's what I want to know if you guys know. Saruman describes how the orcs came into being by saying that they were elves that were grabbed by the dark forces and twisted by evil. So they're technically just evil. They're technically just evil elves. That's all orcs are. I really like what this is doing. Oh my goodness gracious. Like this is one of my favorite brushes now. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm really getting impressed by this brush. Especially for the grass. I really am liking this brush. Especially for like these. Like just it's got this ripple effect with the like if there was I don't know, I'm just loving it, okay? Good, jeez guys. What are we thinking, huh? That looks pretty good so far. In my opinion, that looks good. I love that brush. Yeah, the orcs are just evil elves. That's all they are. Plain and simple. And the orcai are a mixture of elves. Orcs and goblins. But they have an even a bigger sinister approach because the orcai can pretty much walk around in daylight. They're super scary. I know, it does, doesn't it? I really like it. I really do feel like I'm going to make this a two-parter. Because I really like what's happening, and I don't want to mess that up. Like, I want more of this, of whatever's happening. And I like it. I really like it right now. That brush! I feel like just upped my game even more. I feel like this is going to be a really nice picture when it's done. Okay, I want to clean this brush off. I've got a lot of dark on that brush. And let's get some of the other color. This actual like yellowish green, I want to use that now. Especially like right here. Let's put a little bit of... Layers. Ooh. No, this one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to finish this today. This is looking really good though. I think. I don't know. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? You guys have been the ones mostly rush. Paintbrush level up. You know what it is? It's Bob Ross. Bob Ross is up to, like, I got the Bob Ross level up stamp. Like, it just went, like, it's like a Mario mushroom head. Just like, Bob Ross level. He's right here. Bob Ross. Paint happy little trees while I paint happy little grass. I really like this over here. This looks so cool. Even like in the close-ups, it just looks cool. I know you guys can't see it that close up. It does. It looks really nice. Adding some more little details. Yeah, I'm gonna have to come back in, because especially if I'm gonna color that. I'm definitely gonna have to have some stuff, and I need to do the details on the door and the details on the brick, and I don't have time for that at this moment. So this is gonna be a two-parter. We're gonna make this thing the most beautiful artsy fartsy that I can make. The most beautiful artsy fartsy in the world. Don't question it. Don't question it, people. Let's color this in a little more. It's not exactly 100% like my picture, but it looks nice. You know what? It's just you guys. So I'm gonna take a quick nose trumpet break. Oh, excuse me. I almost think I made it too deep into the hill here. Like, maybe it should have been up a little bit more. But, you know what? That's fine. It's all good. Just go with it. Just go with it. Yeah. Let's see here. What can we do next? What can be the next part of this? This one. Should we start doing the lines on things? I'm trying to see what else are things that I can put in here. I think there's a little hill that leads up this way, so we could shade up that way a little bit, and even do. I think I could do a little bit of the path up that way. Drying off one of my brushes. Drying off one of the brushes. Okay. We originally used this color for the path, so we'll put like little path lines like over here. We can cover it back up later. There's a path that goes up there. Oh, I'm out of white. I'm out of just the white. Poopers. We are almost out of time. This is going to be my first ever two-parter because I really want to make this look pretty. I have to do this for Sir Ian. For Sir Ian Holmes. The first ever two-parter. Another little steps that go over that way. Keep that one. There's steps that go here. There's that little sandy bit right there. Then the door. The door's kind of covered up in grass. We can cover some of that up a little bit. Let's get some of this paint. Especially like this side. Oh, and there's like a vine that comes down off of this one. Yeah. I almost feel like I want to put like little flower bits and things and just, I don't know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. It looks okay so far. Looks okay. I think I really have the like this Hobbit is a shorter. Either that or I just made the hill really big. Creative, as Josh would probably say, it's just it's creative choices. That's what it is. Creative liberties. I'm making it my own. That's all I'm doing. So don't judge me. Don't judge me. No judgy. No judgy. Let's do some of this. Grass on that side. Do a little bit of so it goes with the hill. Then we can even get some of this light. Can I get some of this light green? Yes, I can. Little slivers. Curves through a little bit. You know, let's do some dry grass of some sort. Let's see if we can get that. Yeah. Some dry grass in the corner there. Some other little patches like dry grass. Cover up some more of that. 826. Underhills. Yes, that's what that is. That's not, and that's it. Nothing else. Very in tune with his Underhill side. Yep, that's all that is. Creative liberties. I do think it looks good so far. But I really want to finish it off. Like, I really want to put the detail in the bricks. And, like, more browns. More browns in the brick. Some, like, actual lines that make it look like it's brick. This has to be a little bit more overgrown. This has to be a little bit more overgrown. I definitely need, like, my slats in the door. And then, of course, the tree. The tree needs foliage. The tree needs foliage. That tree needs foliage. It's things I probably can't do in 3 minutes. So, my darling dearest, and anybody else who watches later, this is the first ever time in Artsy Fartsy history, which is not that long, that we're going to have a two-parter. So this is part 1. We will have a part 2. I don't know if that'll be a habit, but it's looking good so far. I will post this picture thus far in the things. And since it's just you guys, Sarah, Catherine, Isaac, I'm going to go ahead and just give you guys the preview that I usually do. This sounds weird, whatever that was. Let's go back to something that's upbeaty. Uppity. Uppity. Something that's uppity. All right, here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we got going on here. I really like this over here. This looks so cool to me. It really does look like it's moving. And then we got the tree. I'll probably put some clouds up here too, just to separate that, make it look a little nicer. And then, yay to parter details. I don't know what parter details are. Then we got the little bits of dry grass. Almost look like fire, but I guess I could touch that up a little bit more and we'll make it look more like dry grass. But some little poofs of that, and then we got the road down here, and then yeah, there's Hobbiton or Bag End. You can see how I definitely need more like detail in these, but I feel like that'll come along as I go. And I can put more detail in them. Like this is supposed to be like woodwork and stuff. Yeah, we'll do a lot. And then the stairs. I want the stairs to have hard lines, so it looks like stairs. And yeah, that's it. That's pretty much it. That's the whole painting. Yeah. Oh, a two-parter. Oh, as in. 2 episode part. I get it now. That's yeah. Okay. Well, so Sarah and my darling dearest and Kingdale. No. Come say hi. This has been Artsy Fartsy for today. We have done Hobbiton thus far. Hey, wait, come back. Anthony, say hello. Up there. Say hi.
Hi, bye.
Oh, okay. Artsy Fartsy, everybody. Artsy Fartsy, that's my son. This is going to be a 2-parter, as Sarah would say. 2 episodes, part 1, part 2. Part 1, foundation, I guess, and grass. Lots of grass. Part 2 will be details and trees and foliage and more grass and plantes. Lots of plants. Okay. This again, Sir Ian Holm. We wish you happy journeys on your ways to the the undying lands with the elves and Frodo. We shall miss you, sir. And we'll all try to have our own journey that's there and back again. This has been Artsy Fartsy. I'm Gabriel Cruz. What are you doing? With the angry bird. I'm Gabriel Cruz. Have a good night, everybody. Stop it! Trying to sign off here. 2-parter. So this picture next week, we're gonna have it. We're gonna have all the details and everything coming in next week. Let me sign off. Then you can mess with me. Let me sign off. Go away.
I'm not messing with you.
All right. Anyways, I'm Gabriel Cruz. Watch us next week to where we can finish Bag End for Mr. Sir Ian Holm and his passing. We will see you guys next time on Artsy Fartsy Friday.